order this regular meeting of the New York State Public Authorities Control Board and start by asking the members or the representatives to identify themselves. I'll go first. I am not Liz Fine. This is what my script says. I'm Adrian Swarzeski, and I am the designee of Liz Fine, counsel to the governor and chair of PACB.
Chrysanthi Chalakis, representing Senator Leroy Comrie.
Philip Field, representing Assemblyman Lieutenant Zabrowski.
Isabella Underwood, representing Assemblyman Joe Giglio.
Stephen Rodway, representing Senator George Borrello.
Wonderful, full house. So our first item of business is approval of the minutes from the May 17th meeting. Copies of the minutes were distributed for review. Are there any edits, amendments, or corrections? Hearing none, I'd ask for a motion to adopt the minutes.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are adopted. Before we move on to the action items on the agenda, I would just note that pursuant to section 51-2 of the Public Authorities Law, applications in support of the items on today's agenda were provided to the Office of the Comptroller for review and consideration. OSC has provided a letter to the board summarizing the Comptroller's comments, and a copy of that letter has been given to each member, and we also have a OSC representative with us today. Welcome. And so now we'll move on to the action items, and first up is Empire State Development Corporation. And I'll just note for the record that the agenda's been modified and resolution 23-UD-2013, acquisition and redevelopment project in Lower Manhattan, is no longer on the agenda and will not be taken up today. And with that, I turn it over to Empire State Development.
Great.
For the first resolution, which is 23-UD-2007. These are Regional Economic Development Council grants.
Yes, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following REDC grants. $100,000 to Augusta Luscious Expansion Capital in Ulster County, $90,000 to Jefferson Stone Mill Capital in Schoharie County, $4 million to the Ronkonkoma Hub Sewage Treatment Plant Capital in Suffolk County, $235,000 to Anderson Center Services Capital in Albany County, $2 million to the Strong Museum Portal of Play, Gateway to the Neighborhood Capital in Monroe County, $350,000 to CPW 25 Diedrich Street Capital in Ulster County, $314,000 to Home Headquarters Capital in Onondaga County, $526,340 to Discovery Center EBP Capital in Monroe County, and $400,000 to Sisters Property Waterfront Development Capital in Greene County. All of these items have been approved by the UDC and are compliant with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you very much. Do the members have any questions? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. Our next item is 23-UD-2008. This is a downtown revitalization initiative grant.
Yeah, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following DRI grant. It's for $484,000 to Cortland Partnership DRI Capital in Cortland County. This project has been approved by the UDC and is compliant with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Any questions from the members? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. Next resolution is 23-UD-2009. This is an Upstate Revitalization Initiative grant.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following URI grant for $21 million to New Air, Advanced Air Mobility Capital and Working Capital in Onondaga County. This item has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Any questions from the members? No questions. I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. Next, we have 23-UD-2010. It's a New York Works grant.
Yeah, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following New York Works grant. It's for $22 million to New York Creates Design Capital in Albany County. This item has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the members on this item? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. And next, we have 23-UD-2011. This is a Transformative Investment Program grant.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following Transformative Investment Program grant. It's for $12 million to LIU College of Veterinary Medicine Capital in Nassau County. This item has previously been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. All those in favor, oh, actually, I'll give you a chance for some questions. Do you have any questions? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Aye. Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. And our final ESD item is 23-UD-2012, Livingston Correctional Facility.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is requesting approval for the acquisition of portions of the Livingston Correctional Facility in Livingston County and the disposition for no financial consideration to the Livingston County Industrial Development Agency for the purposes of redevelopment. This item has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Any questions from the members? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt the item.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy summer.
I'll see you soon. We'll all see you soon. Next, we've got NYSERDA. Come on down, please.
Today's the first day of summer.
And looks like NYSERDA just has, welcome, one item. And this is a bond issuance, and it's resolution 23-ERDA-128.
I'm Heather Clark. I'm representing the New York Energy Research and Development Authority. NYSERDA is submitting for approval a resolution authorizing the issuance of residential clean energy and energy efficiency financing green revenue bonds, Series 2023A, in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $45 million to finance loans issued through the Green Jobs Green New York program, which finance the installation of photovoltaic systems, air source and ground source heat pumps, and energy efficiency measures in 1 to 4 family residential structures. The bonds will be fixed rate, federally taxable, with a weighted average interest rate not to exceed 7%, and a final maturity no later than 20 years following the date of issuance. NYSERDA's board approved issuance of the bonds at a meeting held on April 26, 2023.
Thank you very much. Do the members have any questions? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt the item.
Move that.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, we have Battery Park City Authority. Welcome, and came all the way up here from the city.
That's right,
didn't
and thank you for holding me.
you? Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Appreciate it.
So, welcome, and we just have one Battery Park item. It's a bond issuance, and it's item number 23-BPCA-3.
Great, thanks so much. We're here before you, I'm Pam Frederick, CFO for Battery Park City Authority, and we're here before you seeking authorization to issue up to $790 million and bond issuance, which will be used primarily to fund our upcoming resiliency projects. Our capital plan is a total of $390 million, which is about 97% sustainability projects. And it will also finance the refunding of our 2013 A bonds, as well as the termination costs associated with unwinding and then fixing out our swap portfolio, in addition to cost of issuance.
Thank you very much. Any questions from the members? Hearing none, I'd like to request a motion to adopt.
Second?
Thank you. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution is adopted.
Great, thank you. I do enjoy Albany, but I'm glad I didn't have to come.
Thank you.
There you go.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
So that concludes all the published items on our agenda today. Is there any other business that needs to come before the board? Hearing none, I would just note that our next regular meeting, is this right, July 26th? It's July 26th, in the same room, room 131, and it's about 2:13, and we are hereby adjourned. Thank you.